Blighting Hill is the largest hill in the areas between the outside of London to Brighton. Though the railway hadn't had a struggle on the hill since 1987, and since then there was no need for a banker till now. Since the 21st century had started, the IV&GIR was the most popular railway in the country, which a lot of sole survivors, or one out of less than 3 engines of their class remaining. Even Dillon, the new build P1, and Wyatt, the new build Billington A-class mogul. The sun was high in the air, and Thompson was sat looking out to sea on his journey down the line. Since 1960, this line looks and still is beautiful, and Thompson left Brookbank with his coaches. Though he was only on the railway for another month, as he had been put down for rail tours around the country, which began in 1970. With him alongside Brian, Wilfred, Edward, Yasmin, and occasionally Kylie and Atlas and Harvey working on the rail tours around the country. When Thompson arrived at Tarot, Bard and Nelson were fussed about the docks. "You two alright? Shall I lend a hand after I've uncoupled?"
No, it's fine. You know, I've been in a lot of worse situations, Thompson.
Alright then. After he went to the turntable, he was about to reverse onto his coaches when Nelson shouted over.
"Thompson, I've been ordered to add 4 more coaches onto your train."
"Why's that?"
"You forget it's the steam gala this weekend, starting from tomorrow. People are arriving at the railway now to see things early."
Well, this has happened before, so I'm not surprised. As Thompson sat aside on the siding next to the station, and with a bit of struggling, Nelson, the Class 02 diesel shunter, moved the coaches to the platform. And as Thompson then backed down onto the train, he heard yelling from the yard. "Not again. Is Falcon arguing with Charles again?"
Have been for the past hour. Nothing new, but luckily we've been drowning it out with our work.
Why are they arguing anyway?
Liveries.
Again! Falcon carries the IV&GIR blue, while Charles carries the London Transport colours.
Well, I would just leave them.
I've known these two for a long time, so I'm used to it by now. Which isn't a good thing, really.
Oh, poor old you.
Oh, very funny. Anyways, I only have to wait for the guard's whistle and... Scratch that. Bye, you two. Thompson began his journey up to the outside of London, as in 1980 the line extended beyond Uxbridge to be a bit closer to London, which has worked well for the railway. Thompson thundered into North Waverley and waited for the passengers to go on when Ash entered the station on the other platform. "Morning, Thompson. Busy morning, isn't it?" "You can say that again." "I've had extra coaches added. Do you need another engine to help?" "No, I'll be fine." "You sure? I mean, Joe is waiting at the bottom of the hill, and he could help you." "Honestly, Ash, it's fine." "Alright then, but I would be careful anyway." The two engines departed their ways, and Thompson prepared for the climb up to Blighting. He thundered into St Avalon and Downmill, and after he was halfway up Blighting Hill, he stopped to find that he couldn't go any further. "What's going on?" "You've stalled! Ash told you who to have help." "Just my luck. Falcon and Wesley will never let me hear the end of this." The driver told the guard, who radioed down the line, and within 15 minutes a loud shrill whistle went off, and Joseph, to be our standard 2MT, came up alongside Thompson.
Well, 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 if it isn't the railway's pride.
"Now's not the time, Joe. You've got to get to the top of the hill."
Alright, no need to get your axles in a twist.
Joe moved to the back of the train, and with an almighty push and heave, the two engines started to move the train up the hill.
Come on, we're almost there.
Just one more push. With their last effort, they got to the top of the hill and rolled into the station, tired but triumphant. Oliver sat at the top of the hill, who had been called up from Oaksworth. Well done, old friend. Oliver, can you carry on to Sutton? That's why I'm here. When Thompson and Joe moved out of the way, Oliver was coupled up and carried on with the train, which left Thompson and Joe to follow him slowly to Oaksworth. And when they went past him on the way down after having the rest of the day off, Thompson and Joe was given a visit by Daniel Kinnaman, the second company chairman and general manager of the railway. Well done, you two. All I can say is thank you, both of you, for getting the train as far as you could. Sir, I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but I think we need a banker. One that can be able to do the work. But Sam and Warren have been there already in the past, and there was no need for them, really.
But it's only a bit after Downmill to Blighting that we need to take a banker at, sir.
I'm afraid that might not be possible. If we try to get Warren and Sam, or even the Phoenix twins, I don't think they'll be able to do it. But I thought we're able to take heavier loads than any other engines on the railway. Why not have them on today's train in the future, and they can do the same speed as Doncaster, Yasmin, Colgan, and even Connor. Then you might have to wait for Colgan. We have a rail tour that he or Yasmin was going on, but with Colgan under overhaul and Yasmin too busy, 2 out of the 4 Enforcer class will be taking the train.
Moving on from that, sir, what are we supposed to do about the banking situation?
This is hopefully just a one-off, but if it does happen again, then I'll see if I can get Lloyd or even Tom. I hope those two can do it, but wait, sir, have you forgotten about their special runs in 2 days? The two are double-heading for the then and now event on the weekend, and they're being readied at the time. Damn it! Well, the only other option is Bryony. I hope she'll be fine with it. I hope so too, or we'll have to get Durban.
I'd rather have any other engine than Durback. Heck, I would even rather listen to Lant and Don about the Great Western and North Eastern.
Oh no, I'll make arrangements for Bryony to be stationed at Waverley to be ready for Bangor tomorrow. And sir, I'm leaving tomorrow, need I remind you? Ah, yes. I'll be here to see you off, but I'll see if I can at least get Bryony to be a banker for the time until another engine is available. With that, Mr. Kinnaman walked away, leaving Thompson and Joseph deep in thought.